So anyway, it looks like we're due for today's second encounter.
Can I roll it? I can roll
There you go.
I heard that grumbling.
Taylor called it. Taylor can roll the d10.
Yay! First time.
6.
Ooh.
I'm mildly worried.
Well,
There you go.
5 spiders. And a
I
sloth.
need the background map for this.
Inexplicably.
Suddenly you're in a white void.
Oh God, no, not again! Stop! I don't want to go. Said help.
So you're proceeding through the forest, and you reach an area that's a strangely large clearing.
Oh boy.
And it's full of plants, and it looks like grass, but it's about knee-high to Rowan.
Audrey?
If it's knee high to me, then
Should I pick him up?
We're kind of swamped.
yeah.
Pick him up.
Would you like to be on my would you like to hang off of my arms?
Please.
You just tansy his fingers.
I pick up both of Team Half Pint.
I have dignity, damn it.
But this is grass. I don't think Ariah's sickle's going to be able to do anything about this.
He just wildly flails. His sickle only heals.
Negative damage.
My bullets will heal you for negative damage. What does Ryan see from above the grass?
There's something big in the middle, all right.
Audrey?
And
I
she's
roll-
giving
I
me a
roll-
great vantage point.
What the fuck is in the middle?
It looks like a giant flower.
It's Audrey.
What does it smell like?
It smells like it's gonna get fucking firebombed to death.
Does it
So
smell like
is anyone
corpses?
advancing into the long grass?
Nope,
I
I got
want
told
to
there's a
know
giant
what it smells
flower.
You good, Timothy McVeigh?
Oh my God!
Oh God!
It's Audrey!
I thought it was another spider for a second.
It does,
yeah, that's
it's got
isn't
8
it?
legs.
Right. Standard thing, thermal vision, is there any heat sources in the grass?
No more than you'd see from just like insects.
Fair enough. Then walk forward, slowly prodding the ground with my foe shard as I go.
Could you please give me a will save?
Oh God!
All of us.
Oh God, why?
No, just who is currently standing in the tall grass?
I'm on a shoulder.
Yeah, I'm up
I am.
on shoulder.
Rowan, are you in the tall grass?
Yeah.
Where else is she going to be?
Please let
Okay,
me know.
so
Please
could
let me know.
everyone in the tall grass please roll me a will save?
What's
That's
tall
not
grass?
a high roll. Oh dear.
Where is the tall grass? I can't see, like, anything else.
It's pretty much. Let me draw something to show you the size of the clearing.
I guess like there?
So Levy currently was inside the circle, and Rowan was inside the circle.
Yeah, I can't,
Yeah.
like, I need to be able to have, like, yeah. There we go.
So was everyone else not stepped into the clearing yet?
No, I'm still in the long grass.
No, I'm gonna wait. I want to see these guys doing it. And
So do me and Ryan need to roll this will
You
save
do
as well?
need
then?
to roll will saves. Yes, you're within the circle. Okay, so the
Fuck,
only
20.
person to fail was Rowan.
Yeah.
You are filled with this overwhelming desire to go closer to the flower.
Oh boy.
You're carrying Aiden and
we need to try and steer her out of this.
Okay, I pull on one of her hairs to like wildly to the left.
Grab hold of an ear.
Ooh, actually, if I may, I'm going to use one of my bardic sweet as fuck things and distract the plant while it's in my sight and I can see it and it can hear me. I'm just going to start going like, miracle grow, miracle grow.
Can I just sort of flail and ask Ryan to come over? Ryan!
Hang on. I need to know if this is actually doing anything first. Hey, plant! Hey! I'm gonna bleach you if you don't stop!
It doesn't seem to be doing anything whatsoever.
It's a fucking plant. It can't hear or comprehend.
Also, Rowan, do you make any auditory notice that something weird is going on.
Yes. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Right, it's time to firebomb.
I thought this has become his default act.
I hear that.
I mean,
and then
it
I hear
works.
Firebomb. I'm
Something
like,
weird as a firebomb.
If I have the option to do so, I would like to take an extra action before that and do targeted bomb that mixture once again, because goddamn, that's
bomb.
I've got lesser restoration, which might work to snap her out of it.
So this is a big trap planet.
So, Levy, if you're taking the time to mix it up to an admixture, they're going to get closer to the flower.
Yeah, but it's, just in case we need to go into fight, it'll be good to have that primed already.
So my spells at the moment, just so everybody's aware, I've got Hydraulic Push, Entangle, and Nature's Paths. I've already ticked off one of Nature's Paths this morning just because I assumed that I'll be using it to take us through this thing home. So I've already used one. And then for my level 2s, I've got Defoliate and Lesser Restoration. And Defoliate, you hurl a tiny ball of negative energy, destroying plant life either in a 60-foot long or a 10-foot radius spread.
You had that prep today.
I did, yeah. I just took it last night while we were camping.
Okay. When it says destroy, is it just like blip gone?
I'll read the thing about it, hang on.
Because I'm just wondering how that works against plant-based creatures.
Well, I may also target a single plant creature with this spell. You must succeed in a ranged touch attack to hit your target, so that's just going to fail.
you can also try not to hit Araya.
An affected plant creature takes 2d8 points of damage. Wow, 2d8.
Okay, there we are. So
That's pretty good.
It's pretty
So
good.
I could use that, but
You have to touch the plant.
no, it's a ranged, so it's a ranged touch attack.
Oh, okay, right. Touch.
It says 25 foot, but then it says destroying plant life either in a 60-foot long spread.
I guess it's like you can cast the start point from 25 feet, then do a 60-foot line of it.
So how would that work in terms of touch not hurting the creature? Do I have to do it 25 feet away?
That's its maximum range. And what it means by a touch attack is that they're resolving it as a touch, which is a specific thing compared to an attack.
It means it's lower AC to be, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, if you're doing a touch, it goes off its flat foot AC.
So
Alright, let's do that. I'm going to do that then. Hurl a tiny ball of negative energy at this thing.
Well, I was just going to say, so
What did I
Rowan's
miss?
about to move again, and do you want to try and roll another willpower to snap out of it?
Bet your ass I do.
14,
So close.
you don't snap out of it, I'm afraid.
Done.
In the meantime, can I try and steer her by pulling her ear? Just like fucking yanking it left.
Well, as it is, from the rest of your perspective, Rowan is just kind of staring at the giant flower. He's just like, ooh, that's pretty.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Can I distract Rowan?
You can try.
Hey, is that a creature that's not been cuddled?
Because that's always
Yeah,
the
it's right.
No,
right
no, over here, the other way. It's like twice as in need.
What if you just point out to me? I just jump out in the air.
Corn Cob is crying because he didn't get a cuddle this morning.
Oh no, Corn.
Let me just check what needs to be rolled for the distraction here for the corn cob wants a hug.
He's crying as well, but you can't see from this real distance. You've got to get real close.
You have to roll a perform check.
Oh, that's going to be...
I am not a bard that performs.
Oh no.
I'm going to try and just jump up and down in the grass because I can probably hear what's going on there. So I'm jumping up and down in the grass, just flailing.
Hang on, where is it? What have I got in it? Yes, okay, here we go.
50. Rowan?
Yes.
Normally, like, most creatures would have trouble getting out of this pheromone trail.
Mm-hmm.
But for you, the knowledge that someone you consider as a friend is in dire need of a hug is just enough to snap you out of it.
Yay! I give Snick a hug. Or over and offer Snick a hug.
Run away!
Yeah. So, Levy's still in there, and since we're here for another round, Levy, would you like to roll me another willpower save?
Oh, shit.
Oh boy, here we go.
Needs to do it as well.
Yeah, because you weren't doing anything, you're going to need to do it as well. Oh no. Oh, you're both moving. Could you please move your full movement allowance in tiles towards the center of the giant flower, please?
Well, bye, guys.
I'm gonna regret this. I mean, do I still have full control of my arms at least?
You're fascinated by it. You're just like, ooh.
It's in our chemical interest.
You've got enough alchemical knowledge to realize that you've been drawn in by a pheromone trail. And Aiden, when you get to about there, this emerges from the leaf litter.
Audrey!
Oh god.
It looks like a giant Venus flytrap, and it's about to try and eat Aiden. Please roll me a reflex save.
Okay.
Can I negate?
Reflex saved.
You avoid the chomp of the jaws. And at this point, people are welcome to start rolling initiative.
One question though.
Yes.
Since that flies out, I assume past me. Do I get to smack it out of the way?
No, it came vertically up.
Ah, right. Okay.
Am I also rolling initiative, or is that dodge taking it out of
Oh, that's shit. Why am I such shit initiative?
Everybody gets to roll initiative.
Everybody gets to roll!
Because in response
Oh,
to
That's a lot.
Pinwheel?
well,
I'm get my sword out instead.
The one time I don't want you to roll high, Jim, you're just going to fucking walk straight into that on your first turn.
well, fortunately, the fact that it attacked him has broken the pheromone hold on him, but Levy's still entranced.
Can I block the pheromone thing if I remove the sash from my waist and tie it around my face?
You wouldn't know that off the top of your head.
Okay. So I'd need to make a nature check. Can I ask someone?
Maybe, but we're getting into initiative rounds, so...
Okay.
A very important question. Did Snuck accept my hug?
Yes, he did.
Yay!
You probably went, wait, what? Oh.
The most important question.
He was a bit confused, but he understood the situation well enough to know that he just needed to go with it to get you out of what was happening.
Yay!
Is that like line? Is that like a dome?
That is where the tall grass is that these things have all popped
This
out
is
of.
the area.
But I mean, the charm area of it, is it? Does there a height thing to it as well, or is it just being in contact? Okay, I don't know. I don't know.
You've worked out that it seems to be pheromone based, but that's about it.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna sash my face just in case.
Well, you'll have to do that on your turn.
Mhm.
And this is a plant creature, so it really doesn't have initiative. Turn order is Aiden, Araya, Taylor, Rowan, Levy, Ethereal, and the plant.
The plant is so slow it doesn't give a shit.
I mean, it's a plant. It's not really even thinking.
Yeah.
It's eating. And talking of eating, Aiden, you just had one of those mouthy things try to snap at you.
So, try and smack it back with the butt of my gun.
I just noticed your name is switched to Rider of Large Women.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, I was on her shoulders.
yeah, with all the alternative terms.
You're the only one who thought of that, you dirty girl.
Right, so I'm going to pistol whip it. Cha.
Yeah, that'll hit. Roll damage.
Okay. That is... And I get to attempt to make it run. Which
Okay,
I don't know if that makes much sense with a plant.
It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
It's immune to just a thing, it's bludgeoning damage with the gun, isn't it?
Yes, it's bludgeoning damage.
Well, you dent its kind of mouth carapace leaf thingy, but beyond that, you really don't seem to do much.
Right, ow.
Yay,
Slightly
damage
bruised.
reduction.
Lesson learnt for my next turn, I guess. I'm gonna... Actually, yeah, I'm gonna stay here. As crazy as it sounds. And then, I guess, Abumba needs to do some running in for us.
Oh, and then, wait, every time you go into the circle, I guess you have to make a will save.
There'll be
You
every
wouldn't know
round
that
in
yet.
there, I would think. Yeah, he'll get to there, and I guess he'll just try and throw a rock. I know it's the same damage type, but
Yeah.
he's not in range to start stabbing yet. I believe his range mod. Just quickly go back and find. He hurls a rock.
It's a critical rock.
Crit rocks.
Rock.
That's just D4, yeah.
D4 times 2, yes.
That's 4 damage.
In fact, in this case, the rock just seems to bap off it.
Yeah,
without doing anything. Just pop.
that's what I expected from this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Araya, what up? You're still on the shoulders at the moment, so...
Are we going to be fascinated if we go forward?
You don't know that.
God fucking damn it. Okay. Right, what's going to happen is Sneck is going to cast Callback on Rowan.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it's going to be... Oh, sorry, I've just need to sort of see. It's going to be for when she takes anything more than 25 points of damage that she comes back, okay?
Shouldn't you leave Thingy outside so he doesn't get involved?
Sneck is definitely standing outside that circle.
Yeah.
No.
I guess in the meantime, I mean, I'm gonna move in and try and grapple this thing.
I think she meant
Grapple?
Yeah, I've got vine arms. Can I not grapple now?
I mean, yeah. I'm curious what you plan to achieve.
He's going to try and uproot the plant.
Makes sense.
Okay, 1 second. Alright, I see.
Can we
God,
put the Zazie outside the
It's
ring
just
so
like,
he doesn't get
it's
damaged?
a Venus flytrap big enough to enclose a person. I'm just wondering what you're planning.
Okay.
wrapping it.
What I'm gonna do instead, then, since I'm being laughed out of the fucking circus,
I'm just
is I'm going to doom Little Shop here, which means it takes. Let me just read that. It has -2 on its rolls. Let me just figure it out again.
Yeah, it was like -2 to basically everything.
Also, shouldn't Azazi be? Shouldn't we put him outside of the ring so he doesn't get?
You should probably be left with the snake.
Yeah.
I'm sure Rowan can do that on her
Carry the
turn.
comatose man around. Just throw him down on the ground, he'll be fine.
No.
Replace him.
Just yeet him off your shoulder.
No yeet. Only place.
I'm casting Doom on it. I'll let you know what it does when I find it.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on to Daily.
A question about this deforestation spell,
Yes.
defoliation. How would it work with if I wanted to cast something in the guy in the middle?
Right.
Where do I need to stand?
You need to be within 25 feet,
Okay.
which you've got the ruler for that.
Even though it says it will do it within 60 feet for
Right.
the deforestation.
What are the rules for attacking a plant creature as opposed to a plant? Could you link me to the page for this spell, please? Also, thank you for telling us what the Doom spell does. -2 to all important rolls. You must succeed on a ranged touch attack to hit your target. So,
25 feet plus 5 feet every 2 levels.
okay, so that's
35.
35 feet.
You need to be stood within 35 feet and successfully hit with a ranged touch attack against its flat-foot AC. So you just roll a ranged attack as normal to see if you can hit it, and if you do, then you roll the 2d8 points of damage to it. Make sense?
Yeah. So I need to move within 35 feet. So does it start like there?
Yes. You're about 50 feet away.
So like there. So that's... Did you say 25 or 35?
35.
35. So 35 is there.
Yeah.
So I need to be there. Do I need to roll anything for going through the circle?
Not yet.
Okay. Alright, and then I cast my thing.
So you roll a ranged attack as per normal.
Just like with my quarter,
Just as it were your bow, yes, but without damage for to hit. Against its touch AC, yep, that'll hit. Roll the damage.
Oh, fuck yeah. It's 2d8.
Yep, hit it with 2d8 worth of magic damage. Oh, not bad.
9.
Nice.
I mean, yeah, it's certainly whatever the negative energy ball touches, the leaves wither and die.
Fun.
And next up in the turn order after that is Rowan.
Do I need to roll another will save?
You are still within the circle. You started your turn within the circle, so yes, you're safe.
Thank God. For
So
once.
now you may act as perfectly normal.
Is Raya still on my shoulders?
I am, but I'm more than willing to go into this fight. Don't worry about it.
Okay, can Azashi be moved next to Snake, please? Because I can't control that.
Yeah, you hand him off to Snick. Snick is happy to do his shaman thing and look after the body for now. So where are you off? Are you just charging in, or?
I want to hit this thing. The one that Aiden's next to.
Tally ho! Okay, we get a halberd strike or a spell shield strike, or how are we playing this?
I am going to imbue my shield with Ray of Frost, and then I'm going to shield bash.
Okay, that misses, unfortunately.
But the spell effect goes through.
It does indeed, yeah.
Have a cunning idea.
Rusty.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have an idea. It depends on if plants can feel.
That's rather metaphysical, but for now we're around to Levy. Would you please roll a will save?
Sure, and I will start glowing.
Oh.
Yeah,
Hello.
because I'm gonna do this will save. I hope.
You don't do that will save.
Fucking damn it.
So, yeah, against your own will, you now proceed to start climbing up the plant.
Oh no! We're gonna lose Levy again.
Okay, that is what my move.
That's your move, yes.
Right. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the arm that's holding the head, place the head down between torso and the plant, and grab the bomb in my backpack, because I'm just smacking that in the plant's face. Eat bomb, dickhead.
Oh boy, this will get entertaining. So, is that this turn?
Yes, I'm doing that right now.
Okay, so as you get to the top, you see that the leaves of the flower, there's sort of a pool of liquid down in there.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
And you
Hello
just-
there, bitch, plant.
I'm honestly just going to drop the bomb in there if I can.
That's easy enough to do.
Yeah.
But you're being drawn up towards the flower by the pheromones, but you've got kind of enough self-control to, drop a bomb.
Right, because admixture's still active.
Ooh. Oh. Yeah, go ahead, go. By all means, roll the damage.
That's fire damage. I'm gonna blow, ain't I?
It's not that, because that is a lot of fire damage, and oh boy, is this plant vulnerable to fire damage. But as the fire gouts up through, a lot of the liquid comes out as well.
Oh,
No,
he's
that's
gonna
not
melt.
Yep.
And Levy, you do get splashed with the digestive acid.
Yes.
But
Some
seriously,
say trying not to
fucking
spill
wrecked this thing.
acid
That
rain.
explosion. But yeah, you are going to take... What's the acid damage from this stomach stuff? You're not going to get fully submerged, so it won't be as bad. 9 points of acid damage.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
But yeah, you blew a flipping chunk out of it.
I wish I'd taken sizzle
Good.
shot now.
I'm supposed to. And I would sort of hope with the whole ow pain, the whole pheromone things would be slightly less
Well,
effective.
that's just it. The fiery explosion does seem to have set it on fire.
Good.
So the flower at the top is burning, which does do a lot to... It doesn't stop the
Minimise.
latent pheromones in the air, but there's less of them overall.
Sort of minimise it, is it?
Yeah.
So now
And
I've
the
got a high
plant is
chance to
now-
resist it.
Yes, more or less. But it is on fire.
Nice.
So it'll be taking fire damage each round, if nothing else.
Yay.
So next up, who's on the rota after Levy the Mad Bomber?
Ethril.
Ethril.
Okay, I'm going to, well, just for safety's sake, I'm going to go and use the gold sash I stole last session to wrap around my face. And can I go and charge in and try and cut one of the heads off? I have a sword.
If you're spending a turn, you are aware by golden sash, it's not cloth. It's a sash
It's a
of
gold belt.
solid gold like plates.
Oh, okay, because I thought it was like some kind of golden coloured material. Well, okay, well, I guess I'll just go in and try and hack this guy's head off.
Okay, roll a melee attack. The sword.
Oh, nice.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
That's a threat to crit.
Is it with a sword though?
Yeah. But yeah, 1920 does double crit.
Yeah, that's correct. Roll to confirm the crit.
So that is a d6. Oh no, I've got to re-roll the thing.
Yeah. That confirms the crit. Roll the damage. 2 damage.
I tried! I had such a good roll. Good roll.
Oh, that's so
So much pain.
Unlucky.
Why? I tried.
Well, now it's the plant. So, first off, the head that Ethril just poked with a sword is going to attempt to grapple her.
Can I make a reflex?
No, this is going to be a combat maneuver thing.
Okay.
So, if you can have your CMD ready, please, to counteract this roll,
Is it higher than 12? Yes, it is.
then you're not grabbed.
Okay.
The
So just flop back.
one that initially tried to snap at Aiden is going to try and grab Aiden.
Okay.
I assume a 9 doesn't do jack shit.
No, it really doesn't.
And
His heart's not in it.
that's it, really, because you haven't engaged any of the other creatures or any of the other heads of the trap. But yeah, that's it for its turn, really.
Sweet.
Go on, Aiden, keep him busy.
I want to take a hefty swing with a machete.
Okay, bit of the old chop chop.
You actually the fucking sniper from TF2. Are you going to pull the fucking SMG in a jar of piss out in a minute?
I mean, I might start having to bottle my piss for this.
Do it!
You miss.
Save the queen.
Tang.
Shit,
Okay, and then Abumbi will just kind of hop around.
Dance all fancy.
Haha.
And he'll do the same and be like, ha ha!
It's a spy now.
That does hit, yes.
Sweet. And that is.
You got blood on my suit.
And
Out of
unlike
my
your
dick.
various attempts to bludgeon a plant, this actually does seem to achieve something.
NPC doing better than me.
I could have bruised the leaves a little. I was just trying to get some essential oils from this Venus flytrap.